Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a Psalms 119 morning. Guys, let's go to verse 66. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I believe in your commandments. All right, guys, let's break that down. Let's go to that word judgment. Depends on which version you have. It might say discernment. So in the Hebrew, they're talking about taste. I love that. Just think about all the holiday seasonings. What's the first thing you do? You whipping it up, and what do? Let me see what's in it. Let me discern what I might need, what's lacking, what's all here. And I love when I finally get that taste that's just like, yeah, that's perfect. And then you have knowledge. I'm talking about knowing by observing, reflecting, and experiencing. So you see that, guys, knowing something is not enough. It's not enough. Let's put that together. Let's take our discernment and knowledge. Why? I'm going to tell you right now, your takeaway is it's okay to learn in stages. We want to observe. We want to then sit back and reflect. And then, are y'all getting what I'm saying? And then let's go through this experience. So we're not just knowing for knowing's sake or just to list off things. Because if you can list it off but don't have wisdom and discernment enough to go in there and can tell why you used it, when to use it, how to use it, then you don't know enough. All right, so the best teacher, I tell Jacob George that he is the best teacher ever. When I started working with him 5 years ago, I still remember when he just had me doing forms. People would come in. My only job was to scan documents during tax season. They bring in their stuff, and at first I was scanning everything, thinking that you needed it all, but it's okay. He wanted me to scan it all to see the things that would usually come in. And then he started teaching me by those documents things I might need and might not need. But what was neat about it, he was getting my mind prepared for a tax return by observing, reflecting on the type of documents, 1099s, W-2s. All of these were income types of things. So when I saw them, I know, hey, this is money that we need to count as money. 1099, that's any like contract labor or 1099 retirement funds, or you got W-2s that's come from an employer. There used to be 1099 miscellaneous, but they're now 1099 NECs. I know those forms. I know where income goes on a tax return. But first, I just knew the forms that were coming in, right? Then the different ones who was bringing stuff in. If they were bringing stuff in for a corporation, that looked different. So I understood the 1120 or the 1120S or the 1065 documents. Or if it was for an individual, they were bringing in their documents were a little different. That's going on a 1040. But before I got into the big stuff, I knew the little things. In my mind, I could just about place where they went on the tax return by the time he taught me in stages. What was income, what were write-offs, what were expenses. Are you getting me? Yes, it's okay to learn in stages. Do you know how much information there is to know about taxes? If he was to give it to me all at one time, I would be overwhelmed. And then not only that, I wouldn't have a wisdom. So then it came later, I have to ask so many questions. I knew where to go just by the information they were giving me because I had observed it. I had reflected about that kind of information, where it might go and how it was used. Okay? And then I went through experience after watching him work with client after client after client. I knew how to put that stuff directly together for him. So by the time he got ready to complete it, and it was in exact order. It's okay, guys. Slow down. If you're like me, if you've had your assessment done, which I've been inviting people to do, go to my website. Get your assessment done. I am high paced. I process information fast, even in my decisions. So guess what? I have to slow down. I have to tell myself it's okay to slow down and reflect and experience. And even if you didn't get it all today, it's okay to get it tomorrow. It's okay to slow down and not let anybody rush you. So if publication for you is coming a little slower, it's okay to learn in stages. You're just becoming that much more wiser. Let's take time to taste the process of publication, where we can discern every step and be wise and lead the next one coming after us. Oh, you better take that and run with it. I am Joy K Massenburge, your morning motivator, serving you a hot cup of inspiration so you can be productive and a joy to someone else. Guys, connect with me right there at www.joykmassenburge.com. Go right away now. Y'all will see. Go ahead and start registering for Java with Joy. Guys, they're coming up in January. You do not want to miss those Java with Joys. I've got some great things. We're overcoming fears, guys, so we can walk into the success that God has for us. It is time to change that mindset. Bye, guys. I love ya. Way to walk into 2022.